just got this call from Cheryl, and she said that I have to videotape getting the tat put on my leg. So I was really excited. Let's see if we can see it on my phone. That's not working so well, but it says, "Hi, you have to videotape the making of the tat." Fantastic idea. So of course I responded. I'm walking down the street. I'm on my way to meet Josh for the review, the fitting, the talk. This is Josh.
Hey,
he's the guy.
So we could do this red tone or something similar to it if you wanted to keep it as close to that as possible. So that's an option too. Or we could replace the red with gray wash since the rest of it is all solid black. If you wanted to keep it black and gray, you could just substitute the light gray wash for the red.
Let's just get the outline first.
Okay.
Pretty much can figure out the rest.
Okay.
I think the layout's going to be the most tough thing.
Yeah.
Just finished the consultation with Josh, and that went rather well. I know there were some gaps in there. I think the last part was mostly a conversation about the poem and how the poem is really long and how it will fit or not fit on the leg because, it's a lot of script. So there you have it. We have an appointment scheduled for next Sunday at 2 to do the stenciling in of the outline of the sword swallower and then check to see what we're going to do about actually positioning the poem in place. So that is the plan for now. Now I'm going to get ready to shave off the area before we go and see Josh. So of course that means we have to get the shower. And then we're going to be doing the body thing. So I think it'll be the leg. So we'll get in there and do the shower. Okay, here we are for the shave part in the shower. Sword swallower. What are you doing? Oh, you're giving me a manicure. You're beautiful.
You're about to put your stencil on.
Aha, here comes the stencil. Okay. So, did we decide how we're doing it? We didn't decide how we're going to do it.
Yeah,
we decided how we're going to do it.
We're going to have him sort of holding the figure, and I'm
excellent.
just going to fit it in around the existing piece that my friend Dave did for you. So with the whole West Hollywood Tattoo alumni here on your calf.
We do, and I have yet another story to tell you. When I was in Palm Springs this last Wednesday, you were once again mentioned.
Oh, excellent.
Doc. I think his name is Doc at the Palm Springs Piercing Parlor. He knows y'all. Everybody.
Excellent.
We're all connected.
Small world.
I walk into the store. He's looking at me. He says, "I know you." I said, "Yeah, of course you know me." He fell in love with all of my body art. Yes, what we learn about these things is they do not work with jeans. Not at all. Yeah.
In there is if you wanted him at a little more of an angle, we could do that, but I kind of like him like that, but that's up to you if you want to check it out in the mirrors over there.
Man, you're the master here. Maybe the suggestion would be only to pull those feet further down out of the hand,
and then maybe shift them a little bit.
Yeah, don't move everything. Just stretch the legs, because the legs were stretched. Cheryl had stretched them.
Yeah, why don't I try just repositioning so the hand comes down a little bit more in here, because you've got the curl there. So it might have a little bit more leg. If we bring it down a little bit and shift it slightly, I think that'll open it up a little bit.
Go, baby.
All right.
Oh, I got your noggin. And this is what it looks like when you look up It's Grandma's House Gone to Hell. That's I never watched.
Really?
I know. I was always afraid of that. I'm afraid of needles.
Oh, you wouldn't know it.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of weird.
I feel the same way though. Like I hate having my blood taken and shit like that. But I guess I kind of get over it because I've tattooed myself so many times. So.
It's really weird. I just absolutely can't stand things being stuck under my skin. It's weird. You can do anything else. Maybe you can slice and dice. Wrap me to go.
So this is the original base friend drew. So
Intense.
yeah, we just made the red a little brighter. Other than that, it's basically just note for note exactly how we wanted it to do it.
It's a whole series of creatures she does.
And there's going to be like some script down here, and we're going to do like the whole side of this calf coming up next time probably.
Wow.
Which I have to work on fitting into the existing pieces he already has. So,
Cool.
so that will be my next challenge. So we
You
got
gotta put the plum on there too?
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's going to take a little bit of planning. I was telling him, once we get everything spaced out properly, and once the stencil is on, it's just like writing a poem with handwriting. It's not hard.
I've never seen that kind of sticky stuff before.
Yeah, this is what they put when you buy a steak to soak up the blood. Yeah. This one just cuts down on like too much dripping.
Gooey oozing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know.
Drippage.
Drippage, exactly.
So do you need to do any other check or prep before we get out of here?
That's it, man.
Okay, so it's the next day, and I'm going to take off the icky meat wrap. It makes this icky, juicy. Wash that up in the shower. Should be looking good. Right, so that was humongous lettering that he's going to try to shrink down 20%. Still humongous lettering. But it looks like I'm going to have a shin full of poem. So we will see what we see.
I might be able to do it a little bit smaller. I just wanted to write it out at a size that... And anytime you're writing out stuff like this, you can't have it like too uneven on both sides. It's natural to have it kind of have a flat line on one side,
Sure.
Probably try to knock the sides down first.
Is that possible? Will you be able to write it really?
Yeah, no, and that's why I wanted to. This is the handwriting that I normally would, if I was writing on paper or something. This is the cursive that I would use. So a lot of it is, some parts are a little quicker than others, but it was enough for me to at least know the spacing that I would need and to make sure that I had enough room for everything. If we knock it down no more than 10 to 15%.
I got my first tattoo, I believe, in 1977.
That's awesome.
Don't even go there.
No,
I heard you say.
Completely serious.
You said you got yours in 1994.
94. I was 18.
Wow.
All I'll say is I was born in 76. That's all that needs to be said.
Wow. Hey.
So that's awesome that you've been getting tattooed for that long. And has it been covered or is it still there?
It has been redone 4 times, but the original thing is still there.
Okay. So yes and no.
Because the issue with me is that I lose color.
Right.
It was an eagle on a sunset, and the sunset vanished almost immediately.
Well, back then the inks were... they're not even close to what they are.
No, I had to go to Scary Guy down in the inner city, and
I'm sure. Did you get in downtown LA?
No, this was in St. Louis, believe it or not.
Okay.
Scary downtown drug place.
There we go.
Got the right place?
Yeah, it's going to wrap a little bit on the back here, but for the most part, it's going to be very straightforward. And I allowed the room for this in here, and it's good because the way that your leg is situated, it's basically flat up until right about here, and then obviously it curves out. So trying to start it up here, you're going to have a huge problem with the curve. So if we can keep it more towards this area, having it end right around here, then basically we're going to pretty much not have that be a problem at all.
Is it alcohol?
No, this is green soap.
Green soap. Yeah. What is green soap? You guys use that?
It's like a mixture of this. They use it in hospitals. It's kind of like alcohol, but it doesn't have actual alcohol in it. It kind of has that smell to it.
Oh.
But it's just, we use it just to put the stencils on and kind of like clean the area.
Dave was telling me that everybody stopped using deodorant.
Yes.
Apply stuff, and the reason why, it made really good sense.
Oh, because of the blood?
Well, because you're using the same thing on everybody.
That's what I meant.
God knows. Yeah.
Yeah, the possibility of cross-contamination, yeah. Yeah, because when I apprenticed, that's what I was taught on, too, was deodorant. It's fine, but there is just that small possibility that there could be something in there. Dude, you have no idea, I was, losing sleep about this shit.
You were not.
Well,
really?
maybe not losing sleep, but I was thinking about it before I went to sleep.
Okay.
Just because I wanted to make sure that everything was as legit as possible.
I had this dude, we're going to call him a dude, out in the desert. I wanted to get the slave right on the middle of my chest. It was the right thing to do. So they give me this guy, this boy, who had never really done anything before. Oh yeah, do this one. He chewed through my skin. It's a terrible job. It's never been able to be repaired.
Right.
That wasn't very honorable.
Well, how many times have you tried to have it repaired?
There's nothing that can be done to it. It's there, baby.
Yeah.
It's there. It's not going to go away. I thought about, could you put white between the lines?
You could.
Well, that will be your chore for another day. You
Okay.
can clean that fucker up.
Favorite things to do is tattoo, ex-girlfriends, but in, really visible spots. I dated this girl for a while, and I never tattooed her when we were together, and we were, not officially broken up yet. She wanted a tattoo of herself, a geisha head, but even though she was, from El Salvador, so it's I don't really know, it's going to be a brown-looking geisha head, because you're brown, I can only pump so much white into it, and obviously that wasn't enough to keep me around. But I did it right in her fucking whole left hand. Wow. And so it's just bam. It's the next time, from now on, for the rest of your natural life, anytime you have another man's dick in that hand, take a look at that and remember me.
You should have told him ahead of time.
Oh, that's...
Right. And have a little picture next to it.
There, I made it all the way home before it oozed on all over that bloody mess. We got the oozy ickies. Oh, look at the sock. Ugh. The after night healing. Let's see, I'm going to do this. Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.